It's back to school time of year, even in the great outdoors, but in this case, you're not going to mind it one bit. Hi there, Grant McComey here, your host for Travel Oregon's Grant's Getaways, and this week we go back to school to a classroom that's not quite a classroom. It's the great outdoors, and it may leave you feeling a bit crabby, but that's okay because we're going to Yaquina Bay at Newport for Crabbing Class 101.
Whoa!
When you try something new, it pays to go with the pros. The Young family has never done anything like this before, but they're having a blast because crab expert Mitch Vance is showing them the way.
Hey, baby. Woohoo! Baby.
Get the Oregon notch.
He's big enough.
I think so.
We'll come back to the Youngs, their crabs, and Yaquina Bay at Newport in a moment. First, let's see where their day began.
Here's how you test a life jacket. Come up behind somebody and you pull on it. If it comes up past their ears, bad thing.
On shore, where 30 newcomers signed up for the Oregon Fish and Wildlife's outdoor skills class to learn the basics of crabbing. The students get all the gear a crabber might need for a day of fun.
We want people to care about the environment, and the only way to get them to do that is to get them out kind of enjoying it.
Mike Hoagie and his son Jared came all the way from Silverton to pick up pointers on Dungeness crabbing.
I did a little bit when I was a kid, just once or twice, and really didn't have any instruction, and so I thought, hey, I'm going to go find out some details and get some good information, and I'm glad we did.
It's really fun to go out with experts and get coached and figure out what you're doing before you try to do it on your own.
Once students are comfortable with the gear, it's time to toss the traps from atop Yaquina Pier that juts hundreds of yards into Yaquina Bay. It's open for fishing and crabbing anytime. Students learn how to measure a crab to make certain it's legal and tell the difference between the two species of crab in Yaquina Bay, Dungeness and Red Rock.
I'm also struck by how stress-free dock crabbing can be.
Yes. I think it's opportunities to bond with your kids and opportunities to enjoy a beautiful day like today.
Back on the bay, biologist Mitch Vance provides the Young family a tip on safe handling so they don't get pinched.
Yeah, so the best way to handle them is to grab their backside, come up from behind them, and get some support underneath the body, and then hold these back legs. And then the claws can't get a hold of you. Nice big female here, so you can see that rounded abdominal flap, as opposed to the male has a really triangular one.
The traps are checked, the crabs are counted, and then
This one's huge.
it's time to cook.
Have your water boiling as hot as you possibly can and just stick them in.
Students also learn how to clean and prep the crab for dinner, a fine way to round out the day's adventure.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's a real good deal. Yeah, and if you're around for lunch, you'll really know it's a good deal. Nobody goes away hungry from these programs.
Each student enrolled in the crabbing class must purchase their own shellfish license, but everything else, that's provided. And we provided all the details and directions and the contact information for that crabbing class and many other fish and wildlife workshops right here on the Travel Oregon website. So until next week, get out here and make your own outdoor adventures and let Travel Oregon be your guide. For Travel Oregon, I'm Grant McComey.